Poverty and unemployment. Question 1. Poverty estimation in India is carried out by A. Ministry of Rural Development and Ministry of Housing and Urban Poverty Alleviation at their respective demarcated rural and urban areas. B. Office of the Registrar General and Census Commissioner, India under Ministry of Home Affairs. C. Niti Aayog based on the data collected by the National Sample Survey Office under the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, MOSPI. D. Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment in collaboration with respective state governments. Question 2. What can be the possible reason for determining poverty on the basis of consumption expenditure instead of income? A. All people consume but not all earn. B. Presence of domination of the unorganized sector in India. C. Hindrance in collecting income data. D. All of the above. Question 3. Which of the following items are present in NSSO's mixed recall period for measuring consumption? 1. Food items. 2. Clothing. 3. Footwear. 4. Institutional medical expenses. 5. Education. Select the correct answer from the options given below. A. 1, 4 and 5. B. 1 only. C. 2, 3, 4 and 5 only. D. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Question 4. With reference to poverty gap ratio, consider the following statements. 1. The poverty gap ratio is the mean shortfall of the total population from the poverty line, counting the non-poor as having zero shortfall, expressed as a percentage of the poverty line. 2. There was a nearly 50% decline in PGR both in rural and urban areas during 2004-5 to 2011-12, reflecting that the conditions of the poor have improved both in rural and urban areas. Which of the statements given above are correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. Question 5. Which of the following options is not true with respect to head count ratio? A. It is widely used and represents the cutoff point below which people are considered as poor. B. The head count ratio does give insights about the severity of poverty. C. Below the poverty line category is marked with the help of its value. D. None of the above. Question 6. Situational poverty can be defined as A. Poverty is generally caused by a sudden crisis or loss and is often temporary. B. Poverty that persists because of internal psychological factors driven by financial issues. C. Poverty that is caused by a violent and unhealthy environment because of overcrowding. D. Poverty due to less job opportunities, less access to services, less support for disabilities and quality education opportunities. Question 7. A substantial percentage of Indian population lives in slums than it does in China. This refers to an example of what kind of poverty? A. Absolute poverty. B. Relative poverty. C. Urban poverty. D. All of the above. Question 8. With reference to the Gini coefficient, consider the following statements. 1. A value of 0 indicates perfect equality, where everybody has the same wealth income, and 1 indicates perfect inequality, that is, where one person owns all the wealth in a country. 2. Values greater than 1 is a theoretically possibility. Which of the above given statements are correct? A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. Question 9. Open unemployment generally means A. Marginal productivity of labor is 0. B. Unemployment that is natural and inevitable. C. Laborers when can't find work and live unemployed. D. Unemployment due to lack of aggregate demand. Question 10. The report World Employment and Social Outlook is published by A. International Labour Organization. B. United Nations Development Programme. C. World Bank. D. United Nations Human Rights Council. Question 11. Which of the following is known as surge unemployment? A. Seasonal unemployment. B. Frictional unemployment. C. Voluntary unemployment. D. Casual unemployment. Question 12. When companies experience a reduction in the demand for their products or services, they respond by cutting back on their production, making it necessary to reduce their workforce within the organization. In effect, workers are laid off. Identify the type of unemployment described in the paragraph. A. Structural unemployment. B. Technological unemployment. C. Disguised unemployment. D. Cyclical unemployment. Question 13. About the Tendulkar Committee, 2009, on poverty estimation, which of the following statements are correct? A. It incorporated private expenditure on health and education while estimating poverty. B. The committee recommended using uniform reference period-based estimates as opposed to mixed reference period-based estimates that were used in earlier methods for estimating poverty. Select the correct answer from the codes given below. A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2. Question 14. Which of the following committees were constituted to estimate poverty in post-independent India? 1. V.M. Dandekar. 2. Alag Committee. 3. Lakdawala Committee. 4. Tendulkar Committee. 5. C. Rangarajan Committee. 6. Bibek Debroy Committee. Select the correct answer from the codes given below. A. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 6 only. B. 2, 3, 4 and 5 only. C. 3, 4 and 5 only. D. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 only. Question 15. Which of the following statements about poverty line basket, PLB, are correct? 1. The PLB comprises goods and services considered essential to a basic minimum standard of living, food, clothing, rent, conveyance, and entertainment. 2. Since expenditure on health and education rose significantly in the 1990s, as the Tendulkar Committee excluded them from the basket. Select the correct answer from the codes given below. A. 1 only. B. 2 only. C. Both 1 and 2. D. Neither 1 nor 2.